What's up everyone, it's Warhorg, and today we got a little rant because I'm tired of Overwatch 2. The entire game philosophy is boring, and I genuinely believe the only people having fun are the supports. And no, this is not a support rant. It's because the supports are the role that has received the most positive changes going from 6v6 to 5v5. Like and subscribe if you agree. So when Overwatch 2 came out, it was all fun and games. It was finally something new and it felt great. But having heroes in the battle pass and 20 euro skins was annoying, but they fixed the issue and I want to talk about it. But I will say Blizzard is doing great on fixing such problems. But I'd rather talk about all the new heroes and a failed format. So starting with all the heroes added since the launch, we have Sojourn, Junker Queen, Kiriko, Ramatra, Lifeweaver, Illari, Mauga, and Venture. And to be honest, out of all the named heroes, the only fun hero to go against is Queen, and I don't even like playing with Queen, or play Queen. But she's the only new hero I don't hate to see on the enemy team. Sojourn's burst and consistent damage plus movement makes her really annoying, and it's so easy to get value with her. Kiriko's design on paper is pretty cool, a kind of stealth support with rewarding headshot damage, but the problem is she is way too easy to play. I mean, I went from Diamond to GM in one season by almost only playing Kiriko and having 81% win rates. On the pick it was a little lower because I needed more wins to get top 500 combined rolls. All her abilities are well designed, but giving everything to one hero is too much, especially considering she can literally do whatever she wants. She has one of the best ults in the game, one of the hardest hitboxes, a TP, and damage immunity plus cleanse, you feel me? Ramatra's really overkitted. Having a lot of abilities on a hero isn't bad and more complicated heroes are nice, but he can just stand still and block whenever he's low. Weaver's whole kit is just denying value in a bad way. Illari is literally a DPS, and Mauga is one of the most annoying tanks to go against, and Venture? Well, Venture's okay, but sometimes playing Venture can be a bit boring, and I feel like very simple. I could talk about old heroes that has returned into a menace for Overwatch 5v5, for example Bap and Zarya, but right now, let's stick to the new heroes. But out of all the new heroes that has come out, Venture is an easy number 2 on well-designed heroes, with Queen being over obviously. Because all while Venture is simple, it's kinda difficult to get as much value as on other heroes. Anyways, moving over to why I think it's a quite easy puzzle to solve. All heroes are made to fit 5v5 and that just makes the game worse in my opinion, and now I'm here playing Smite instead because it's literally 10 times more fun for me. Anyways, with DPS being least touched, that's probably because there are only 2 new DPS, and I don't know what happened, but Sojourn was just busted for millions of seasons. But starting with the tanks, they need to fit 5v5 to solo tanks, so all the tanks have insane health pools first of all. So 1v1ing a tank is impossible, even though you'll never actually 1v1 a tank, but rather trying to kill a tank, because obviously you can't 1v1 a tank, because if they die, the team fight is lost, which is really bad. Wait, before you say anything, tanks either blow up or feel unkillable, and this is also different for each tank. For example, Orisa and Mauga and Hog can feel unkillable, while Reinhardt and Doomfist can literally just blow up in a second. So it's either blow up or unkillable kinda, you feel me? Remember back in Overwatch 1, Zarya having 400 HP and only 1 bubble on herself? Bastion is almost as tanky now as Zarya in Overwatch 1. I think not being able to kill tanks is something that feels really bad for both support players and DPS players, but in 5v5, tanks cannot die fast because they're the only one. But it's kind of the worst of both worlds because they have insane survivability, but they also get hit by every single cooldown in the game, so they have to be super careful, and that's a problem, because fighting a tank will feel impossible to kill, but for the tank they're hit with every cooldown, so they feel shit too. And I don't know if I like that new direction. Now don't get me wrong, tanks shouldn't die super fast, but they shouldn't feel unkillable either, like find a middle ground, right? Onto the supports. That is Kiriko, Lifeweaver, and Illari, and to be honest, most of the supports in the game, they have had to change them in order to survive 5v5 format with no off tanks to peel for you. For example, most supports having a movement ability to escape a dive, with the exception being Ana and Zen, and Ana is very justified because she has a utility that can fend you off, but it's a risk, she uses them wrong, and Zen has been buffed with his boop and health. Zen used to be a glass cannon before, and now, well, he's just a cannon to be honest. Anyways, with most of them having an escape, they also have great utility to 1v1 DPS. Brig being a good peel, Illari has great damage and small movement ability, Kiriko can easily win most 1v1s. If she doesn't, well, just TP out. And Baptiste being the worst one. This fucking guy is a 3-phase raid boss. Easy first phase, then the lamp phase, and then the burst healing phase, and maybe even ult phase. It sucks. So in order to make 5v5 viable, they had to super buff both supports and tanks. And this is far from the game I used to love. Playing now is just frustrating. I can't bear to play more than 4 games at max in a row. So it's just so sad, because now I'm stuck here wanting to play Overwatch, but everything in the game is just genuinely rage-inducing. Better yet, they just released a post wanting to make tanks feel more tanky. I don't know how they will do that, but they will do anything to not making 6v6 again, I swear. Okay, so Aaron Killer just tweeted that he will talk about 6v6 soon. My call is just to forget Overwatch 2, salvage what you can, take your time to remake the game, forget 2 and call it Overwatch, and make it 6v6 again. Do you agree? Like if you think I had some valid points, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Adios.